From the Hard Rock Casino, Vancouver, in Coquitlam, Tri-Cities Community TV presents coverage of the 2015 Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce Business Excellence Awards and Gala.
Welcome to the VIP reception for tonight's gala. We really appreciate everybody coming out, and congratulations to all the sponsors, and particularly the nominees tonight. Events like this aren't made possible without the support of our sponsors, and tonight the VIP reception is sponsored by the Business Development Bank of Canada. I'm going to turn over for some quick remarks from Peggy McGregor, the manager of the Tri-City Business Center of BDC. Peggy, come on up.
First of all, on behalf of BDC, welcome and congratulations to all the finalists in tonight's really exciting event. BDC is a very, very proud sponsor. I have been with the Tri-Cities branch for 2 years, and this is the second year in a row that I've had the honor and the privilege to welcome you here to this wonderful event tonight. BDC is a federal crown corporation that's dedicated to entrepreneurs like yourself. Through our advisory and financial services, we will help you develop and execute on your growth programs. That's our primary function. I'd like to introduce you to the team here tonight, your Tri-Cities BDC team, from advisory services and financial services. I'm going to start with our advisory services rep tonight. That's Jessica. Let up your hand. We also have, starting from the far end, Sue Yi, Michael, Juana, Marcus, our newest member. He's been with us a whole 4 weeks now, and Rick. Together we make up the Tri-Cities team of the BDC, and I welcome and encourage you, if you have any questions in particular about the specifics of what we do, to please approach us at any time throughout the evening. We're really here tonight to honor you. As small and medium-sized entrepreneurs, you represent 98% of all businesses in Canada. That is just an incredible statistic. You also employ over 90% of private sector employees. Congratulations. You truly are the drivers of the Canadian economy. And to make it here tonight, to be nominated is really wonderful. To make it as a finalist is absolutely spectacular. I know that Mike and his team have had a very hard time. The caliber of finalists this year is, I think, one of the best years ever. So again, I just want to say thank you for attending this event. Thank you for being the courageous entrepreneurs that you are. Please enjoy yourselves and best of luck. Have a great evening. Thank you.
And welcome to the 2015 Tri-City Chamber of Commerce Business Excellence Awards and Gala. Somebody's listening. My name is Mike Hind. I'm the CEO of the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce, and welcome on behalf of all our 900 members. Largest gala ever, over 410 people in attendance, so that's congratulations. Thanks for coming out. Just want to start out by thanking all the volunteers that were in here this afternoon to set up the room, because a bunch of members came in and volunteered their time to set up the room, make it look gorgeous and make it look great for all you wonderful people. So a big round of applause for all the volunteers earlier today. What a great way to start what will be a very busy year ahead for our chamber. We've got many events planned throughout the year. We actually started with a multi-chamber mixer right here in the Hard Rock Casino, Vancouver, a couple of weeks ago with over 400 people attending. A great event, and thanks to the Hard Rock for sponsoring that. We got a whole bunch of other events coming up. I'll just give you a quick brief summary of those. We got an economic summit in May you might not want to miss. We did it last year right here. It was fantastic. And on February 25th, we're doing an economic development event featuring starting, financing, and selling your business at the Executive Plaza Inn. So you might want to check that one out. Our golf tournament, business luncheons, and small business week, etc. We do over 90 events a year. We do it with a very small staff. So we thank you for your support, and come on out and check it out on the website all the time. As always, this evening is all about celebration. We are proud to celebrate another successful year under the direction of outgoing chair, Rick Pacine, and looking forward to welcoming incoming chair, Jillian Kirk, for what is poised to be another exciting year. Last but not least, we are honored to be amongst a fantastic group of businesses and celebrate the 15th Annual Business Excellence Awards. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all this year's finalists. You'll be able to recognize them throughout the evening as they're all wearing beautiful boutonnieres provided by this evening's floral sponsor, Vivio Flower Gallery. We have an amazing number of companies and individuals in the Tri-Cities. which made the job of the judging committee very challenging. I sat in on the judging. There was 2 rounds of judging, and I know it's a cliche, but really, anybody who's a finalist tonight, you're a winner, because the judges had a very difficult time selecting. I know we only honor 1 up here, but really, take a look in the programs, look at the videos we present. Every business that's nominated tonight is a winner, and they're helping make the Tri-Cities a great place to work, live, and play. Thank you very much. So one of my duties is to recognize all the VIPs in the room, and there are quite a number of them, and I'll start with the Member of Parliament for Port Moody Coquitlam, Mr. Finn Donnelly. Finn's over there. The MLAs in the House from Port Moody Coquitlam, Linda Reamer. From Port Coquitlam, Michael Farnworth. And from Coquitlam Mayardville, Selena Robinson. City councillors from the City of Port Moody, we have Mayor Mike Clay, Councillor Zoe Royer, and Councillor Diana Dilworth with us tonight. From the City of Coquitlam, Mayor Richard Stewart, Councillors Terry O'Neill, Brett Asmussen, Dennis Marsden, Craig Hodge, Terry Towner, Chris Wilson, and Benita Cirillo. Thanks for coming out. And from the City of Port Coquitlam, in honor of Mike Forrest, we have Mayor Greg Moore and Councillor Mike Forrest with us tonight. The Board of Directors for your Chamber of Commerce for 2016 are as follows. Our Chair is Jillian Kirk. Our Vice Chairs are Carlo Zarillo and Teresa McDermott. Our Treasurer is Cecilia DeRoca Chan. Rick Pacine's the past Chair, and the Directors are Rick Duff, Shannon Bala, Lisa Landry, Daniel Richardson, Catherine Ackerman, Mary Villani, Par Ball, and Tom Lewis. A big round of applause for your Board of Directors. And our governors, our past presidents, and I won't make any jokes about them right now. We have Janine Davies, Richard Rainey, Stephanie Booth, Barry Seaton, Dennis Marsden, Ken Woodward, Wayne Tanaka, Craig Hodge, and Mr. Brent Ranger. Big round of applause for our past presidents. An evening like this is not possible without the generous support of all our sponsors. They're listed in your program. They'll be recognized throughout the evening. And we can't do this without your help, and we can't run the Chamber without your help. So thank you very much. I'd like to thank you all the sponsors, for all your support throughout the year and going forward in 2016. So a big round of applause for our sponsors. Lastly, it's my extreme pleasure to introduce our Master of Ceremonies for the evening. She's a hometown Coquitlam girl. Many of you may have visited her parents' store in Ridgeway and seen a young girl busy helping out her family. Or you may know her from graduating, because she graduated at Centennial High School, so she's local. Beginning her career as an intern at CBC the day before September 11th, the attack on the World Trade Center, her 14 years as host and producer of CBC Vancouver News at 11 led her to reporting some of the biggest stories of the next decade. She strongly believes in giving back to the community and spending time volunteering with teen mothers to complete their high school graduation, as well as mentoring high school students aspiring in a career in journalism. I saw her speak at a Korea free trade forum put on by the provincial government, and as soon as she said, "I'm from Coquitlam," and she's up there cracking jokes and keeping everybody awake when they're talking free trade, I said, we need her to speak at our gala. So I'm really thrilled to introduce and welcome for the first time the Tri-City Chamber of Commerce Gala, Mi Young Lee.
It is nice not having to lift the microphone up. Thank you for that, Michael, because oftentimes I have to do that. Good evening. Like Michael said, I am a Coquitlam raised girl. I was born in South Korea, and my family immigrated here in the 80s, pretty much like most every other Korean on the planet, and decided to choose Coquitlam as home. And what a lovely sight it was for my mom to turn to us and say, listen, we found this home. We're walking distance from a lake. There's 2 parks, and you're going to be able to walk to school. And oh my goodness, there could not have been a better choice for us growing up. And, you know, it's a real honor for me to be here because my family were small business owners, and Coquitlam really opened their arms to a really young family trying to make it work with a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old. My dad had learned to speak English before we left Korea, so that was a good asset. But just to have the business community allow a newbie to be part of their community, and for the whole street and the whole area around that Gatensbury, Austin was starting to, a lot of small businesses were popping up, and a lot of them banded together and really helped each other out. So I'm really honored to be here. I really feel like this is a bit of a coming home for me, and grateful for the acceptance that Coquitlam gave to my family at a time where there were many immigrants and a big wave of Koreans, and to be able to have us be part of that community. And it's interesting for me to come back and see the growth and the change, but there's still this great business feel, this business community when you come back to the Tri-Cities of people who know each other and take care of each other. So thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry to say I'm always going to be a Centennial fan, so if there's Terry Fox fans out here. I played basketball, so you remember what the 90s were like. It was a Terry Fox, you know, Centennial rivalry that never really goes away. Okay. So, as Michael mentioned, we're here this evening to celebrate the 2016 Gala and to honor business excellence in Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam, and Port Moody. We have some amazing awards to give out, and I'm thrilled to be part of such an incredible special evening. Now, throughout the evening, we'll be recognizing companies and individuals in the Tri-Cities who have excelled in their businesses and have continued to innovate and to go above and beyond to serve the Tri-Cities community. Although we can only name one recipient per category, all of the finalists recognized this evening have clearly demonstrated an exceptional dedication to excellence. Now, we ask that the winners in each category join our award presenters at the podium here to receive your award. We ask that if you would like, you could give a brief acceptance speech, and then we're going to usher you to backstage to take a photo. Okay. So, without further ado, let's get started with our first award. I'd like to invite Shannon Bala from the Tri-City News to the stage, and she's going to present our first award this evening, the Community Spirit Award.
Hi, thank you everybody. My name is Shannon Bala, and I'm the publisher of the Tri-City News newspaper. The Community Spirit Award is for a business or individual that demonstrates an outstanding generous spirit by way of support for Tri-Cities-based organizations and not-for-profits, a commitment to corporate social responsibility, and ultimately a dedication to making the Tri-Cities a better place to live or work. And the finalists are
Community Spirit Award finalists: Katrina Shalast, Hair We Are Beauty Boutique. Katrina Shalast is the owner of Hair We Are Beauty Boutique and is passionate about the growth and development of the Tri-Cities community. Hair We Are Beauty Boutique is proud to divert 95% of waste from landfills and contributes to a green environment by planting a tree for every client served. In 2015, Katrina collected almost 2,000 pairs of shoes for Reuben's Shoes and spent countless hours serving a variety of community organizations. Katrina's biggest accomplishment was the startup and continued success of the Starfish Backpack program, which feeds vulnerable kids in our community. Paul McDonald, Ethical Waste Services. Paul McDonald is the owner of Ethical Waste Services, a company based on a social enterprise model. Ethical Waste is a waste removal company that specializes in asbestos abatement. At the end of every fiscal year, Ethical Waste donates 50% of profits to Access Youth Outreach Services. On top of donating, Paul volunteers as a youth worker, is an active member of the Tri-Cities Chamber, and works with Access Youth Outreach Services to provide youth valuable work experience in his company. Paul also volunteers for Habitat for Humanity, renovating homes and removing usable construction materials for future uses. Scotiabank. Scotiabank is Canada's international bank and a leading financial services provider in North America. They are committed to supporting the communities in which we live and work. In 2015, Scotiabank contributed over $63,000 and almost 200 volunteer hours to the Tri-Cities community. Some of those events include Variety Children's Charity, Sir Optimist's Give Her Wings Gala, the Rotary Golf Tournament, Port Moody Arts Center's Girls' Night Out, along with many more.
And the recipient of the Community Spirit Award is Katrina Shalast, Here We Are Beauty Boutique.
I do have to move the mic. This is my name and my business. That's cool. Coming from someone who got excited about a pin from Rotary. I did make some notes. I had quite a few people asking if I had something prepared, and I didn't, and I thought that meant I probably should. So at first when I got nominated for this, I thought I'd never actually win first place for anything, but I do always get the Spirit Award, so I thought, this is my time. And then I realized this is a Spirit Award. So in true fashion, our community is absolutely amazing. We have so many great causes in our community, and I'm really excited to be a part of all of it. And there's so many people in need in our community, and also so many people who want to be able to help but don't know how to do so. So I am very lucky to be the catalyst that helps people to find their passion in contribution. So I urge all of you, if you're not doing so already, to find something within our community that you can give back to. My mantra is everything is possible, and it really is amazing what you can do and what you can make happen when you do the work and you ignore anyone telling you that you can't. So, so I'm excited to have everybody here with me tonight to accept this award, and I'm very excited about this. So thank you very much.
Does she want to keep that? Okay. Moving on to our second award, I want to, just so you know, this is the one award and then we'll be serving dinner. I was supposed to tell people, so, and I'm sorry about the Terry Fox comment. I just got a text from someone, or a tweet from someone in the room. What can I say? If you went to PMSS as well, there's equally some venom there as well. So just to be, fair. Okay. I'd like to ask Brad Damaris from BCLC to join me on the stage to present the next award for Not-for-Profit of the Year.
Thank you very much. My name is Brad Damaris. I'm the Vice President of Casino and Community Gaming for BCLC. It is my pleasure to present the award for the category of Not-for-Profit of the Year. The finalists in this category are not-for-profit organizations that have made an outstanding contribution to the Tri-City community with an established reputation for delivering exceptional programs and services that make the Tri-Cities a more enjoyable place to work and live. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Not-for-profit finalists. I Am Someone. I Am Someone is a Tri-Cities-based charitable organization whose vision is to end the hurt from bullying in Canada through love, understanding, and support. After 2 years of supporting youth, I Am Someone recognized a gap in service for youth to receive help. Through a partnership with BC 211, I Am Someone launched the first-of-its-kind texting service, Text2Talk. The service provides youth with immediate access to professional support for the issues they shouldn't have to face alone. They have also hosted 3 community walks since 2012, bringing out over 2,000 participants and raising awareness of bullying in the Tri-Cities. Rotary Clubs of the Tri-Cities. In the Tri-Cities, Rotary is represented by 5 separate clubs. The Rotary Club of Coquitlam, Coquitlam Sunrise, Port Coquitlam Centennial, Port Moody, and the Rotaract Club of the Tri-Cities for those ages 18 to 30. All 5 clubs are committed to the Rotary belief in service above self. Rotarians believe in strengthening their communities, not only through their own projects, but also by supporting and partnering with other community leaders and organizations. Signature events hosted by the local Rotary clubs include the annual golf tournament, Lobster Fest, Rib Fest, Caledonia Night, Search for the Perfect Pint, Shredathon, Amazing Race, Italian Night, and Cinco de Mayo celebrations. Seroptimist. For the past 16 years, Seroptimist International of the Tri-Cities has made a difference for women in the local community. With over 50 women in their 100% volunteer-run organization, they work to educate, enable, and empower women in our communities. The local Soroptimist Awards program has donated over $100,000 in educational grants to women and girls in our community. Other local projects include the Cabby Lunch and Learn, a monthly educational program for at-risk teen girls. A Warm Place for Women, a monthly social event that has hosted approximately 900 vulnerable women and their children each year, and Bee's Closet, their free store for women and teen girls transitioning to life on their own. The annual Give Her Wings Gala raises money for those events and more.
I don't think I would want to be a judge with judging that competition. Anyway, the winner is, very exciting, Soroptimist International of the Tri-Cities. That's amazing.
It's amazing. Wow, we did it, ladies. I know, right? Yeah. So I'm Julie Isley, and I'm the proud president of Soroptimist of International of the Tri-Cities. And we were honored to be in the same category along with I Am Someone, as well as the Rotary Club. So we are totally blessed to be part of this. But the one thing I do need to say is we're not always a bridesmaid, girls. We're actually the bride this year. All of our projects have so much impact on people in our community, and it is the community that supports us. So if it wasn't for the community and all of you that support us, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we do. So thank you so much. And it's an honor to fall behind Katrina, because she's actually my personal stylist. So if anyone needs a new stylist, go see Katrina. So thank you so much. And the Soroptimists, we have almost 60 members, and 13 of us are here tonight. So we're pretty excited. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, just wait, sorry. Our Give Her Wings Gala is coming up in 2 weeks, February 27th, so if you want to buy a ticket, come see any of us. Bye. We're going that way.
Awesome. Just love to get you guys over here for a photograph. Thank you very much, ladies. Okay, this is the time where I announce that dinner will be served. Shortly, you will have servers that will come to your table to let you know when you can help yourself to the lovely buffet dinner that they prepared for us. Enjoy, and we'll be back after the break.
You're watching Tri-Cities Community TV's coverage of the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce Business Excellence Awards and Gala.
I'm back just because I want to defend Terry Fox's secondary school honor. And I coach now the senior girls at Charles Best, who beat Centennial by 25 the other night. Just want to throw that out there. And I'm taking my life into my hands because she gets the last word on the mic. So Terry Fox rocks, Charles Best rocks, Centennial, well, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, back to me, Young.
All right. Thank you. You know, it's funny because we talk about the Tri-Cities and this community, and we all support each other. I remember growing up, it was like Pocomo, or what was the one way to talk about the Tri-Cities, and here we are, the mayor of Port Coquitlam tweeting me out. I can't believe Myung Lee gave a shout out to Centennial at the Tri-Cities Gala. We all know that Terry Fox and Terry Fox Athletics dominate. Yeah. It's interesting though, Mayor Moore, because I was told that if we just had a basketball and it was you and I, even in my heels, I might be able to take you. Just letting you know. All right, back to why we're all here, but feel free, anyone who wants to come up and show their Centaur colors, it's all good. I should have brought my jersey. Okay. So before we continue our evening program, we would like to once again mention and thank tonight's sponsors. And without their support this evening and throughout the year, the Chamber would not be able to put on these fabulous events. So before I acknowledge all of our sponsors this year, I'd like to invite Oh wow, another Centennial Centaur. Kathy Denton, president of Douglas College, this evening's presenting sponsor, to come forward and say a few words. Who would have thought?
Thank you. There are 4 women on the college's senior management team. 3 of them are Centennial graduates. Good evening. Last year, I attended the Tri-Cities Gala as the first external event of my term as president of Douglas College. I'm very happy to be here again this year. I survived my first year as president, and we have just launched a new strategic plan. That's a big step for the college, and I want to tell you what it means for the Tri-Cities and for different groups of people who are represented here tonight. What goes on at Douglas College affects many people who live in the Tri-Cities. Last year, approximately 3,300 students who attended Douglas College were residents of the Tri-Cities, and many of them will be trained for jobs in the region and continue living in the community. Now, I know how much the 3 mayors love to compete with one another. If you ask me later, I promise to tell you how the 3,300 students are distributed across your communities. They aren't divided evenly. The only hint I'll give you now is to say that I think one of your communities seems to be contributing significantly more. Now I want to tell you a little bit about the college, where we're heading with our new strategic plan. Our plan builds on our strengths. We really are a unique institution, a hybrid combining the applied employer-ready skills of a college with the academic foundations of a university. We think it's the best of both worlds. And our vision is to provide the most relevant and inspiring undergraduate education in the province. The strategic plan is our guide to get us there. And I'd like to mention a few key objectives that will affect many of you here tonight. For the employers in the room, if you've ever said to yourself, I wish I could find employees with the right skills so I don't have to spend so much time training them or socializing them to be behaving properly on the job, then you're in luck. Douglas College is taking steps to ensure that the students we have the skills that employers need and that they need to be successful in your organizations. We are inviting you to tell us what those skills are. Our program advisory committees will be reaching out to you and asking you for your help. For the community and business leaders, over the course of the next 5 years, the college will be seeking your advice and support to create more opportunities for students to gain volunteer work experience so they can practice their skills before graduation. Think about how you can put them to work in your organization. Finally, for parents, you may not be aware of this, but Douglas College is increasing its market share of 18 to 21-year-olds at a faster rate than any other post-secondary organization in the province. One reason is that our programs are designed to allow students to explore their interests before making a commitment to complete one of our applied degrees or transferring to university. Let's face it, many students need time to decide what they want to do with their lives. But they also need support while making their decisions. As part of our new strategic plan, we're launching several initiatives aimed at supporting new students, inside and outside the classroom, so they'll have a great educational experience, stay in college, and complete their program. For parents who think that program ought to be a university program, well, you should know that our students do extremely well when they transfer to university, just as well and often better than students who enter university directly from high school. We can supply the data. Obviously, I'm very proud of the work we do at Douglas College. We're a big part of the community. Education opens doors for students, and the Tri-Cities has been very generous to Douglas College. I want to thank you so much for your support. And finally, I want to express my congratulations to all of the nominees. The Tri-Cities are among the best communities in the province to do business. For proof of that, you just have to look at some of the amazing nominees that we have here tonight. I hope you're all very proud of your accomplishments. I know we are. and I can't wait to see who will win. I wish you all continued success. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Kathy. I also wanted to tell you that I have a younger brother that grew up in Coquitlam as well. This isn't a centennial story, don't worry. But I just wanted to tell you that he also stayed in Coquitlam, and if you have a chance, you can go visit him at the Canadian Tire, just by the IKEA there off the highway. He runs that Canadian Tire. He's also Rotarian for Coquitlam. So yes, so just to show that how a community can really raise a family and they can come back home and keep giving on to the next generation. Okay, there's a shout out to my brother who just texted me because some of his friends are here. Okay. Thank you very much, Kathy, for that, and for Douglas College's excellent support of the Chamber. There are a number of additional businesses in the room tonight who have helped make this evening possible, and the Chamber is fortunate enough to have so much support that it's quite a lengthy list, so bear with me, and please hold your applause to the very end. Award sponsors tonight: BCLC, Coquitlam Centre, Hard Rock Casino Vancouver, Trans Mountain Expansion Project, the Tri-City News, Phoenix Truck and Crane. The VIP reception sponsor tonight was the Business Development Bank of Canada. Our platinum sponsors: Community Fire Prevention, Port Metro Vancouver, Ranger West Financial, Scotiabank, Next Use. Our wine sponsor: Sharon Perry, Chartered Professional Accountant. Gold sponsors: Macquarie Hunter, Express Employment Professionals. Our champagne reception sponsor: HSBC. Our trophy sponsor tonight: RBC. Our Safe Ride Home sponsor: John Wolfe Investors Group. Decor sponsor tonight is Chic and Unique Event Design. Our floral sponsor: Vivio Floral Gallery. Our photo booth sponsor is Butter Photography. Our sign sponsor is Sandpiper Signs and Decals. Our candy table sponsor is Coquitlam Florist. Our Gala program sponsor is Alliance Printing. Photography sponsor, Darla Ferlani Photography. Video sponsor, Jazz Fly Video Productions. Our graphic sponsor, Technica Systems Design Division. And our prize sponsor, Dave's Custom Metalwork. Round of applause for all the people that made this happen tonight. So before we get on to our rewards, I want to get to a significant point of the night for the Chamber. We're here this evening not only to celebrate the 15th Annual Business Excellence Awards, but also to congratulate and thank the Chamber's 2015 Chair, Rick Passine, and to welcome our 2016 Chair, Jillian Kirk, who, by the way, went to Poco High and not Terry Fox, just to let you know. It wasn't, I don't think it counts. I'm just going to say. So we'd like to now ask Rick to come forward and say a few words before passing the gavel on to Jillian.
Here you go. I feel like I'm in the lion's den being a STM grad, so I'm glad Terry's at my table. So thank you, Myung. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You know, thinking back this past year as chair, I am truly filled with gratitude. It has been an absolute honor to help lead the Tri-Cities Chamber. And looking around this room, I think you would agree it takes a team to build a community. And ours just so happens to be very deep in knowledge, skills, abilities, and experience. You know, joining the Chamber, the board of the Chamber, is an opportunity. An opportunity to be mentored by some of the best and brightest minds in our community. Since joining the board, I've had the pleasure of watching and learning from some great past chairs, some of whom are here tonight. I'd like to recognize. That includes Barry Seaton, Stephanie Booth, Richard Rainey, David Fantilla, who's having too much of a good time in Frankfurt, according to Facebook, Peggy Hunt, and of course, Janine Davies. As chair, you know, the advice, it's an easier transition when as chair you get great advice and support flowing from members of our Board of Governors. There's people like Wayne Tanaka, Ken Woodward, and Dennis, they're sitting over here, and of course Craig Hodge, who always made themselves available and took my call. Although I got to make a note here, a special note for Craig Hodge, who I didn't expect him to answer the call while sitting on the beach in Hawaii. This is very nice. And also want to recognize some past members of the board, people like Jimmy Ho, Fred Sufi, Desiree, who's in the back there, Donna Willen, and Trevor's also over here, Trevor Sutherland. These are people, and there were so many on our board over the last number of years, who've continually dedicated their time, and they made key contributions to our chamber's success. And perhaps most importantly, they remain involved, and that's probably the biggest lesson here. At the chamber, you're continually learning, and I'm always being amazed at the synergy that happens throughout the year. So at this moment, I just want to speak about amazing here. I want to thank the members of our board, our staff, and especially Mike Hind, our CEO. He's quietly sitting over here. You guys are an engine, and you help drive this community, and you make it the best place to live, work, and play. And at the last Kickstart meeting, networking event, and Mike mentioned it here tonight, the Chamber conducted over 90 events last year. And Dana reminded me tonight, 93. You know, these guys, every day, they're trying to innovate. And their goal is to continually educate, advocate, and connect you, our members. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a moment to recognize the staff. They've worked countless hours on your behalf, all our behalf, making this the best chamber in the Lower Mainland. So, can I have a round of applause for the staff? Sorry. And lastly, I want to thank my wife, Antea, for all her support this past year. And I should mention patience. And now it's time to pass the gavel. So I'm passing this gavel to someone I feel is a true leader, someone who brings energy and passion and has a flair for business. I've seen her inspire and galvanize those around her. Ladies and gentlemen, our new chair for 2016, please welcome Jillian Kirk. It's all yours.
Thank you. Awesome. Thanks, Rick. Don't go away. Come back here for a second. Anteo, could you come up here for a second, please? Yes, you. Yes, you. So we would like to thank Rick for his service this year, but we would also like to thank Antea for her patience and for sharing her husband with us, and we would like to present you with this bouquet as our thanks to both of you for everything that you've done for us this year at the Chamber. So thank you. I am so proud to be standing here as your board chair for 2016. And it's not often you get the opportunity to stand in front of 400 of the most influential and inspiring people in your community. And I'm thrilled to have a few moments to talk to you about how much I love this community. I grew up in Port Coquitlam and I still live and work here. And where are you, me young? I went to Terry Fox. Not quite that old. I am a Poco girl through and through. The Tri-Cities is full of people and organizations that are pursuing excellence every day. The nominees here tonight at our 15th Business Excellence Awards Gala are a testament to that pursuit of excellence in action. I'm also very proud of our chamber, and I'm privileged to have a unique perspective as the chair because I started with the chamber on staff as the membership services manager. Experiencing the day-to-day operations of the chamber really gave me a unique understanding of what it is that our membership needs and wants. The most important thing I've learned as staff and on the board of directors and now as chair is that as a membership organization, it's crucial that we always keep focused on how we can provide value to our members. The key to our pursuit of excellence as a chamber is to provide services that our members want, to help them solve their problems, and to support them in the growth of their businesses. My goal for this year is simple. I want our Chamber of Commerce to have the best served membership in the region. I want our members to feel that they are getting the best possible value for their membership, and that they are represented with a strong, clear voice. Together we can grow our membership and grow our local economy.
A strong local economy means more jobs in this community and more opportunities for everyone who lives here. So I hope you will allow me the indulgence of just a few more minutes to thank some very important people who have helped me in my personal pursuit of excellence. First, I'd like to thank my employer and my colleagues at Avia Employment Services for their support, and to all the employers that have posted jobs with us and hosted hiring fairs at our Work BC offices. Thank you for helping us help the community get back to work. Thank you to my fellow board members. We have such an awesome team of smart, hard-working people, and I'm so glad to be working with you this year. I'm also proud of the fact that our board is 50% women, and not because, that's right, not because of quotas, and not because it's 2016, but because we have so many fabulous, qualified, just women who are willing to step up and take a role in leadership in this community, and it makes me so proud. Speaking of fabulous women, I would like to thank Janine Davies, who was my go-to board person when I was on staff at the Chamber. Janine's over there. Janine was the chair of the membership committee when I was on staff, and we worked really closely together. And then when I joined the board and Janine was chair, she asked me to join her executive as vice chair. So thank you, Janine, because you have been such a great mentor and such a great friend to me over the last 5 years. To Mike and Karen Forrest, for the many, many shared bottles of Shiraz that we have had together. Mike and Karen Forrest have been chamber members for 33 years. I think that's worth some applause. The conversations that we had over those many bottles of wine and excellent dinners were often about the community and about the Chamber and what it means for a small business owner to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce. And I got so much insight from those conversations, so thank you. And to my mom, thank you for being my biggest supporter. Oh, I just said I wasn't going to cry. Thank you for being my biggest supporter and my favorite person to drink wine with. I love you. And last but certainly not least, damn it. I want to thank our CEO, Mike Hind. So all of you know by now that Mike Hind is a basketball coach. And many of you know, everybody knows now from me young, that I was a basketball player. And I was a damn good basketball player too, so I will take you on. It's on like Donkey Kong Kid. But what most of you don't know is that Mike Hind was my basketball coach in high school. As a coach and as a CEO, Mike has this incredible talent, this incredible skill for finding and nurturing talent. You can see that by this incredibly talented staff he has in the office, and what an amazing event they've been able to put on. When I was still in junior high school, Mike saw something in me. I was an awkward, uncoordinated, 6-foot-tall teenage girl, all elbows and knees and 80s hair. Mike used to pick me up every Sunday morning and drive me up to SFU, where he taught me how to play basketball. As my coach, Mike taught me about hard work and determination, leadership. This is ridiculous. Teamwork. Let me start that again. As my coach, Mike taught me about hard work, determination, leadership, teamwork, and the drive to always be better, to always do more, and to step up in the big moments. Those lessons have gotten me through some pretty big challenges in my life, both personally and professionally. Mike has been teaching me about the pursuit of excellence since I was 14 years old. And I'm thrilled to be able to spend this year working side by side with him in the pursuit of excellence for our business community. Thanks for those Sunday mornings. Thanks for being my coach, for challenging me and supporting me then and now. swore I was not going to cry. Everybody who knows me goes, yeah, right, Jillian, of course you were going to cry. So thank you to all of you. Thank you so much. It's an honor to serve you as board chair, and I hope that you'll engage with me this year as we move forward into another exciting year at the Chamber. But for tonight, let's celebrate the successes of the past year, and I will meet you all on the dance floor after the program. Thank you. Yes, thank you. No, I think that's you. Just you. Chamber Member of the Year.
Yes. Okay. All right. So at this point, it's my honor as past chair of the Tri-Cities Chamber Board of Directors. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our Chamber Member of the Year. But before we roll the video, before we do, I received a wonderful email this morning from somebody who knows this member very, very well. Carlos Zarillo. He wrote a really nice email. I'm going to read it here for you. Since purchasing Sandpiper signs and decals from Ken, over the past year he has been moved by how many people, charities and businesses have approached him to talk about Ken. All of them wanted Carlo to know how much Sandpiper signs and Ken have meant to the Tri-Cities. All of them had a story to share. How Ken and Sandpiper always found a way to get to yes. It is apparent that Ken and Sandpiper Signs care very deeply about the community and have a big heart for the charitable work that happens there. Carlo also indicated that Ken is a very proud grandfather and that Ken beams when you ask him how they're doing. You can see this on display if you follow Ken on Facebook, so I know some of you are checking your phones right now, but his pictures bring a smile to all those that follow him. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I bring your attention to the screen to learn more about our very special Chamber Member of the Year.
Chamber Member of the Year. Ken Doty. For the past 47 years, Ken has worked in the sign business, from a one-man screen printing shop to his well-established local company, Sandpiper Signs. Ken's passion keeps Sandpiper Signs a leader in the Tri-Cities community. He has built a respected reputation on quality workmanship and his commitment to his customers. Ken's obsession with perfection has paid off, as seen with his many awards, including the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce 2011 Small Business of the Year Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our Chamber Member of the Year for 2015, Ken Doty.
Mentioned yeah. Thank you very much. I brought this so I remembered where I was. And I did make some notes at about 2 o'clock this afternoon because it's kind of overwhelming. It's indeed an honor to be in the rarefied air of other winners of this award, people like Mark Petty, Darla Furlani, Don Layfield, Fred Sufi, John Wolfe, people I've admired greatly over the last years. 2016 marks the 30th anniversary of making signs in the Tri-Cities under a couple of different guises. It's been a great ride, as they say, and still is. I'd like to thank the vibrant and dynamic team at the Chamber for all the help over the last 30 years. I think there were 3 years we didn't renew and we felt it. There was so much one can gain from becoming a member and being a member. Those mentors and gurus we all like to remember, the networking, seminars, and all kinds of information one needs when running a small business. Thank you to the Chamber. I do want to recognize and thank my 2 sons, Matt and Darren, who helped and assisted greatly during some of those down times, and my long-suffering wife, Val, who hung in there during the good times and the bad. Thank you. Sandpiper Signs and Decals is the machine that made all the good times possible. Thanks to our awesome team, now led by one Carlo Zerillo, yet another very active and dynamic member of the Tri-Cities community. Thank you, Carlo. And the team. Matt's saying the music's playing, hurry up. If I may, I would like to leave the newer and younger members with a quote, because from an old guy like me, I have to give something back. And this is actually a plaque I made up when I first started. I hung it on my office wall. It's by Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States, back when presidents actually had something good to say. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, "Press on," has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. And I'd just like to say, remember those people who have helped you on your journey to success, the good fortune you've had, and find a way to help others, to contribute to what makes this such a great community in which to work and play. Pay it forward. Thanks. And to all those people who have influenced my life and career over the years who are no longer with us, this is for you. Thank you.
And Ken, I'll just get you to head over there for a photograph. Thank you very much, Ken. Okay, so now that Jillian's in charge, this will be my last time hosting this event. So I'll just make it worth it, right? No. Okay. We want to move on to our award portion of the evening. Introducing our third award tonight, we want to ask Laura Covina of Phoenix Truck and Crane to come forward to present the award for Business Leader of the Year.
Thank you, Mi Young. I'm Laura Covina, and I'm the General Manager at Phoenix Truck and Crane, which is a privilege. It's my pleasure to present the award in the category of Business Leader of the Year. The finalists in this category are individuals whose talent, vision, expertise, dedication, and performance have defined them as outstanding role models in the Tri-Cities business community. They have demonstrated an excellence in business development and organizational leadership. As exemplary leaders, they are people we should all aspire to be in our business. The finalists are
Business Leader of the Year finalists. Don Drysdale, DBM Lawyers. Don Drysdale has practiced law in the Tri-City area since 1976. For 21 years, Don has practiced with several firms that bear his name. In 2003, Don joined Drysdale Bacon McStravick. Don's practice has focused on residential and commercial real estate development and financing, and corporate commercial matters. He has also developed a very busy wills and estates practice. In his spare time, Don teaches courses through the Coquitlam Adult Education Program on the subjects of real estate, wills, and estates. Gary Morris, Dominion Lending Centers. Gary Morris is the founder and CEO of Canada's largest mortgage brokerage company, Dominion Lending Centers. With headquarters located in Port Coquitlam, Dominion Lending Centers have over 350 offices across Canada. Gary knows that running a successful business comes with the responsibility of giving back to the community. As the founder of Bikes for Kids and I Am Someone, his passion for business complements his desire to help his community. Julie Fisher, Lawyers West. Julie Fisher was a founding partner of the establishment of Lawyers West in 2010. Julie practices disability and insurance benefit claims, accident and personal injury claims, and estate and business litigation. Julie shows her continued commitment to the community through volunteering, sponsorship, and education. In the past year, Julie has spent many hours volunteering for a number of organizations, including Rotary, the Coquitlam Foundation, and Crossroads Hospice Society.
the recipient of the Business Leader of the Year award is Gary Morris, Dominion Lending Centers. Yes. Here you go. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For those of you who are as confused as everyone else is right now, I'm not Gary Morris, but I'm very, I'm very proud to be here representing him today. Gary is in Ottawa meeting with the Prime Minister, and you can watch all about this tomorrow on CBC. He also wanted me to remind everyone here he is a proud Terry Fox graduate. And I just want to say on his behalf, if he was here now, he would thank his parents who are at his table, also his beautiful wife and daughter, and his assistant Deb, who he would totally double her pay on Monday morning. So come by the office, Deb, we'll fix that for you. But in all seriousness, I've known Gary for a number of years. I've had the pleasure in the last year to be working with him as his Vice President of Marketing, Public Relations, and Communications. And I can tell you, this is a guy who pours his heart and soul into this business. Dominion Lending Centres is celebrating its 10th anniversary, employing almost 5,000 people across Canada. It is Canada's #1 mortgage brokerage company in Canada, and it's based in beautiful Port Coquitlam, where he grew up, where he went to school, where he helped co-found I Am Someone, where in the last 2 years he co-founded Bikes for Kids, giving away over 2,500 bikes this year to underprivileged kids, and he's a business leader in every sense. I know one of the things he'd want to do is something I did at this microphone a few years ago, and that's make a connection. And Sharon Perry is interested in connecting with Douglas College. So Sharon, Douglas College is up here, and I hope we can all make the connections tonight to make our community that much better. Again, on Gary's behalf, thank you very, very much.
You're watching Tri-Cities Community TV's coverage of the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce Business Excellence Awards and Gala.
Our fourth award tonight is the Small Business of the Year, and I'd like to invite Doug Tannehill of Coquitlam Centre to come forward to present our next award.
Thank you. Good evening. I am Doug Tannehill. I'm the Special Leasing Manager at Coquitlam Centre. I'm delighted to be presenting this award on behalf of Coquitlam Centre. The finalists in the Small Business of the Year category are Tri-Cities businesses with 9 or fewer employees that have demonstrated outstanding performance, innovation, and community service. These businesses have proven their success through financial prosperity and business longevity, and have significantly impacted the Tri-Cities with their continued community support. The finalists are
Small Business of the Year finalists. Arthur Murray. Arthur Murray Dance Studio continues the legacy of great dance instruction. Opening in 2004, Arthur Murray recently moved into a state-of-the-art facility in Coquitlam. The local Arthur Murray teaches dance from beginner to advanced and specializes in partnership dances such as ballroom, Latin, swing, and salsa. Their mission is to improve people's lives through dancing. Arthur Murray Dance Studio Coquitlam is involved in many charitable events and organizations in the Tri-Cities, including the Crossroads Hospice Society, Food Bank at Share Services Society, Eagle Ridge Hospital Foundation, I Am Someone Foundation, and many more. Engineered Bodies. Engineered Bodies Strength and Conditioning is committed to movement quality and have created a training system like no other in the Tri-Cities. Movement quality before movement quantity. Their educational process helps to empower their clients by providing them with the specific knowledge and strategy to improve their movement. Anthony Agtarap, founder and owner, has developed a movement quality-based PE curriculum and is now mentoring local PE teachers and specialists. The Port Moody business annually hosts Rubens Throwdown, benefiting Rubens Shoes. J. Fitzpatrick and Associates. J. Fitzpatrick and Associates opened for business in Port Coquitlam in 1993. The paperless office prides itself on delivering professional, honest accounting advice that is tailored to the needs of its clients. James Fitzpatrick and his team provide quality accounting services to many individuals, companies, and not-for-profit organizations. In 2000, J. Fitzpatrick and Associates played a major role in the rehabilitation of Port Moody's Heritage House, Perry Row. They also contributed to the funding for the construction of the Crossroads Hospice Society. Polly K. Consulting. Polly K Consulting is a boutique event management company that has been in the business of organizing successful events and fundraisers in the Tri-Cities since 2005. Polly prides herself on her customizable services that enable her to meet the individual requirements of each event. In the past 6 years, business has grown to include a healthy mix of corporate, private, and charity events. Polly has planned a variety of events, including Coquitlam Center's Unwind Unwrapped, the 3 Diva events including Diva en Blanc, and much more. Vancouver Tumble Bus. Vancouver Tumble Bus is a unique and innovative gym on wheels, providing fitness programs for children of all abilities. Their programs foster the values of sharing, acceptance, caring, and respect, providing children with a non-competitive, safe, and fun environment. A full-sized school bus was transformed into a mobile gymnasium, with specially designed equipment such as balance beams, ball pits, zip lines, mats, and slides. Vancouver Tumble Bus is passionate about what they do, including supporting community organizations such as the Eagle Ridge Hospital, BC Children's Hospital, Share Society, and many other local organizations.
Recipient of the Small Business of the Year Award is Arthur Murray Dance Studio.
Wow, that's awesome. And first of all, we want to start by thanking the Chamber for this honor, and it is a great honor. And I do want to congratulate all of the finalists and all of the awards tonight. This is amazing. And Catherine Murray, who is Arthur Murray's wife, had a great saying, and she said, "Put a little fun in your life. Try dancing." And that's what we get to do every day. It's an amazing career, and it's very rewarding. And all of your team would tell you the same. And it's also been very rewarding over the last 11 plus years for us to be a part of such an amazing community. And we really look forward to many, many more. Thank you.
I think we're supposed to wait for this. Just over there for a photograph. Just over to the back. Thank you. Okay, our next award of the evening is the Business of the Year Award with 10 to 50 employees. And I'd like to invite Lexa Hobenshield of the Trans Mountain Expansion Project to the podium to present our next award.
Thanks, Ming Young. I can't come up here without weighing in on the trash talk on high schools. I haven't heard any Port Moody high schools mentioned yet. Go Heritage Woods Kodiaks! All right, I'm pleased to be here to represent Trans Mountain today. We're excited to be presenting this award for Business of the Year 10 to 50 employees. The finalists in this category are Tri-Cities businesses with 10 to 50 employees who have demonstrated outstanding performance, innovation, and community involvement. These businesses have made a positive impact on the Tri-Cities through excellent customer service and community support. The finalists are
Business of the Year finalists, 10 to 50 employees. BTM Lawyers. BTM Lawyers was founded in 1979 and has been an integral part of the Tri-City business community for over 35 years. The full-service law firm focuses on business, estates, and personal injury law and maintains the highest ethical standards through integrity and trust. Tripling in size over the last 6 years, BTM is one of the largest firms in the Tri-Cities and the only full-service law firm in Port Moody. BTM Lawyers has volunteered time and resources to a variety of local organizations, including Eagle Ridge Hospital, Coquitlam Express, and the Port Moody Public Library Foundation. Coast Therapy. Coast Therapy is an award-winning clinic and leader in Port Coquitlam physiotherapy and massage therapy. They have been providing an array of therapies and wellness care options for over 18 years. In 2015, they opened a second location in Coquitlam to better serve their patients. At Coast Therapy, patient care always comes first. Their physiotherapists, registered massage therapists, and kinesiologists are dedicated to providing personalized treatment programs utilizing the best practices and the latest in evidence-based treatment. Coast Therapy has elevated overall health in the Tri-Cities through pro bono therapeutic treatment for local organizations. Synergy Aspen. Synergy Aspen provides consulting services for contaminated sites, reclamation, and natural sciences. With offices in Port Moody and Fort St. John, Synergy Aspen leads Western Canada in the innovative application of environmental science and regulation. Their innovation is a competitive distinction, as their proprietary services are unique to the marketplace. Synergy Aspen's proven solutions result in significant cost savings to clients, while they continue to improve the environment. They have provided pro bono services to the Sasamat Volunteer Fire Department and local residents to encourage environmental growth in BC. Turbulent Diffusion Technology. Turbulent Diffusion Technology is an international combustion company located in Coquitlam. For the past 30 years, they have been committed to reducing the environmental impact of industrial process facilities through cleaner burning combustion practices. Their solutions reduce emissions up to 24%, protecting air quality, the environment, and minimizing emissions linked to global climate change. Turbulent Diffusion's products are manufactured in the Lower Mainland using Canadian suppliers. Their products can be seen across the globe, from Europe to Malaysia down to Australia. Westworld Paper. Westworld Paper is a local independent paper merchant distributing a wide range of fine paper products and industrial supplies to the commercial print market in Western Canada. The Port Coquitlam business provides environmentally sustainable solutions and is FSC certified, guaranteeing that all paper is sourced from local forests. It is Westworld Paper's mission to bring their passion for success to provide their market with creative solutions and exceptional customer service. They support the Special Olympic Society by hosting a number of fundraisers and have their own Olympian, Ben, working in the office every Friday.
Congratulations to all the finalists, and the winner is BTM Lawyers.
All right, well, this is huge. Thank you so much to the Chamber for this. We are very proud members of this community, and this is a big award for us, so thank you so much. I wanted to say thank you, first of all, to our employees at the firm. There's a number of employees at our law firm that have been around at the firm for 25 or 30 years. And about 5 years ago, we had a major change. We went from a 4-lawyer firm to an 8-lawyer firm. Senior founding partners had left, and we had a whole new, we had a new array of partners and young lawyers. So what that meant was there was a lot of change, and change is difficult on staff. Busy legal assistants like things the way that they are, and we imposed upon them new accounting systems, new computer software, electronic court filings. Essentially, we modernized the firm, and it was a challenge. And we thank them for sticking with us so we can get to this point that we are at today. The best change I think that we could all agree on was the change to our birthday policy, and that essentially reads like, if it's your birthday, you cannot come to the office because it's your birthday. So go enjoy yourself. Everybody loves that. Except Peter, one of our partners, Peter. His birthday's on Remembrance Day. And he sort of complains about that one a little bit, but we don't listen to him too loud, so in any event. To my partners, thank you so much for joining me out here at this law firm in Port Moody. All of you have brought with you hard work, enthusiasm, and intelligence, and it has made this a fantastic place to work, so thank you very much. To the Chamber, thank you again for the recognition to our team and for your general recognition of importance of business in our community. I can't believe that you put on 93 different events in a year. That's incredible. Let's remember to support one another. It's important. Thank you very much.
So I was thinking, sitting back there, instead of all this, you know, this controversy, it's funny, but maybe with the Tri-Cities Chamber, we should all get together and challenge like Vancouver, because who do they have, right? Okay. We are nearing the end of our program. I want to introduce one more very important award. This is the Business of the Year Award for 50-plus employees, and I'd like to ask Raj Moody, the Executive Director, Regional Operations for the Great Canadian Gaming Corporation, and this incredibly beautiful venue that we're in, to join us to announce the winner of the Business of the Year.
Thank you. I'm Raj Moody, the Executive Director of the Hard Rock Casino and Great Canadian Gaming Corporation as well. Thank you guys very much for being here at our venue this evening. I actually won't tell you where I went to high school, but I can proudly say I live and work in the Tri-Cities. I'm up here presenting the award for Business of the Year, 50-plus employees. This award is presented to a Tri-Cities business with over 50 employees that has demonstrated outstanding performance, innovation, and community involvement. The finalists in this category are businesses who have had a positive impact on the Tri-Cities through excellent corporate social responsibility and community support. And the finalists are
Business of the Year finalists, 50-plus employees. Harkin Towing. Harkin Towing is a locally owned and operated towboat company founded in 1948. 67 years later, Harkin continues to thrive and has expanded into one of the most prominent marine towing services companies in the Pacific Northwest. Following the lead of its founder, Harkin has built a reputation in the marine industry as a company that operates with integrity, grit, and its customers' best interests at heart. Harkin has maintained their commitment to community through yearly contributions to the Eagle Ridge Hospital, Wilson Center Christmas Dinner, and the United Way. Rockstad Power. Rockstad Power provides a full suite of power line construction and maintenance services. Based in Coquitlam, Rockstad Power has operations in strategic locations across Canada and the United States. Since launching operations in 2008, Rockstad has grown to more than 600 employees. Paired with their extensive fleet of equipment, Rockstad Power is positioned to meet the growing demand for electricity. Every Christmas, Rockstad Power participates in the Light of Hope campaign for St. Paul's Hospital. The display takes over 6 weeks to build and requires help from 150 volunteers. Tygo Enterprises. Tygo Industries is a locally owned and operated full-service restaurant. Owners Peter and Gani manage both internal and external operations. Peter oversees general operations and Gani oversees people management and community engagement and involvement. Tygo continues to be an industry leader. They remove trans fat from cooking oil before it was legislated. They source raw foods from Canadian companies, and they provide open-door tours to students, parents, and teachers. Tygo supports the local community through donations to the Eagle Ridge Hospital Foundation, Sir Optimist, and partnering with Douglas College to provide the early childhood education scholarships.
And the winner is Rockstad Power. Wow, what an honor.
Thank you very much, Tri-Cities. You know, we just completed a 500 kV transmission line that was built from Coquitlam to Merritt, and it ended up in Coquitlam. This is the final end of the line, so it was a 3-year project that took 300 people, and you know, it going to deliver power to the Lower Mainland. And you know, being in business for 35 years, I'm the president of the Rockstead Power, by the way, Bernie Rockstead, and being in business for 35 years, it's quite an honor and quite, how can you say, pretty neat that, you know, the last major job we did ended up in Coquitlam, our home of our business. And even though we work, you know, in the United States and across this country, and you know, it's just great to be in this community. What a great community, and we're really proud to be here and call the Tri-Cities our home. So thank you very much. You know, you don't get to 700 people in 5 years without some great people that work for you, and we have a couple here tonight, and I'm just so proud of the people that we have in our company. They're just fabulous. Love coming to work every day just to work with them. And, you know, it's just like another family. And I just want to say thank you to you guys and to all of our other employees. And thank you very much for this wonderful award. And congratulations to all the other finalists, you know, everybody in this room. So proud to be here with you all. Such great people. And I'm just honored. Thank you very much.
All right, and this concludes our awards portion of the evening, and I want to once again extend a very grateful thank you to all the sponsors that worked so hard to make this event possible. A special thank you as well to the awards judging panels. I was told it was very close and very difficult going through a lot of submissions this year. Tonight's volunteers who made this night possible, as well as this year's Gala committee with its chair, Rick Duff, Paige Petru, Jordan Moe, and Anna Taglassi. And those, yes. And as well, those who contributed to tonight's prizes, all the entertainers and venue staff, and and last but not least, of course, thank you to all of you for coming out and celebrating the business community in the Tri-Cities. It's really lovely to be in a room where people are celebrated, and we have this incredible talent and growth and this mentorship that's happening in our communities, and we continue to pay that forward generation after generation. So I'm thrilled to be part of this event.